Hey there YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to install some Hello horns on a 2008 Pontiac Vibe. I didn't want to drill into the frame at all, so I'm going to use the existing horn hole here for the right side horn. And then I popped out this little cover, this plastic cover that keeps water from hitting the latch assembly. I'm going to melt a hole where the old insert was here. And then I'm going to take a bolt that I had laying around, a bolt and a nut, put it through there, and that's what's going to be what holds on the horn. Now you probably could just drill through the frame somewhere, but I figured they designed this way for a reason. You could probably use these top holes in some kind of L bracket if you wanted to on either side, like this top one here. Just an idea. It'd be about the same, about symmetric, but I want to get done today. So I also forgot to mention I already have the horn off. This is the old horn. I already took that off. So I got the hole melted in there. I'm ready to put the bolt on. Alright, after some finessing, I got the bolt through the hole and through the plastic thing. And I'm going to put some washers on it here to give it some more space before it gets to this lip here. Might actually have to go around the house and get another washer, but see there's a little lip on the bottom here. I want the horn to be straight down, not pointed up. That way water doesn't collect in it and short it out. So I'm going to get another washer and you'll see what I mean. Alright, if you look, the hole that goes through here is actually square. So I had one of these bolts here actually that has a square, I don't know what that's called. It has like a square groove in it there. See how it's going to fit in there better? So that way, the other bolt I had, this bolt, I was having an issue because it's hard to get a wrench up on the other side of this to hold it while you're tightening it. So hopefully this will fix that issue. Alright, that worked exactly like I thought it would. Perfect. You can get a wrench up in here. It's just a little difficult because this plastic, the back of this water guard here prohibits you from getting up in there easily. I mean, you could take this water shield off if you wanted to. Yours might not even have it, but everything's on this car for a reason, so I'm leaving it. That worked amazingly well with the square back thing. This is on there pretty solid now. It's not gonna shake or wobble when I'm going down the road, so hee-haw. I mounted this one before doing the wiring because the wiring is the same on either of them. So it shouldn't matter which way you do the polarity here, but you will notice if you zoom in right here, one side there's a tiny little negative sign right there. So I guess it's the side closest to the bracket, and so that's what I'm going to put my ground off of. I'm going to get some electrical clamps to put on here and make it look really nice. Alright, and I am going to be installing a relay because if you look at the fuse for the horn under the hood here, you'll see that it says it is a 10 amp fuse. There's the lid, and right there, horn, 10 amps. Alright, now I'm going to use a soldering iron for my connections. You don't have to solder, you can just use the clamp connections, but I like soldering better. Alright, since I'm hooking this up directly to the battery, I got myself an inline fuse holder. It's a 30 amp fuse. It's the old style. It's the only one that came with the fuse at AutoZone. I would recommend, if you have some time to order stuff, to get a waterproof one on Amazon or eBay or something. It's probably about the same price. They did not have waterproof ones at AutoZone. they were out of stock. But I recommend doing that. I might even switch it out later. Alright, I got the battery terminal end crimped on. I got the beginning of my wire here. I got the shrink wrap ready. Let's get soldering. Alright, that's a nice connection. Alright, since I wanted to keep the original horn connector in place, in case I ever wanted to go back to stock, I took a look at this and saw that it was basically just a male electrical fitting there. So I just found the right size fitting, and now I can take this and simply plug it into the existing connector. So here's the original connector, here's the new one. Goes right in there like so. I'm going to put some liquid electrical tape around here to water seal it, and then I can just pull it off if I ever want to go back. But this, since this is just operating the relay, there shouldn't be much amperage going through it. Here's the liquid electrical tape I'm using for the harness. Here's the thing connected to the battery. I could have put it on this post here, but I didn't want to touch anything that powers the car. I wanted to give it direct access to the battery. If you look here, you'll see that this connector that powers the car would be pressed against this. I just think this is better. Alright, so this is why it's good to always plan out your install before you go ahead and start soldering things. I probably didn't even need to solder this extension on, because I decided to mount the relay right here to the air box. There's like a little hole right here. I'm not quite sure what it's for, but there's nothing there. So I wanted to mount it inside the engine compartment, so I mounted it right there where nothing metal is going to touch it. I was going to mount it over here, but I was afraid of it touching metal somewhere and shorting out, so this will be nice and safe for it. Battery wire is going to connect to number 30, and I have the fuse out right now, so this ain't going to spark on me. And 30 is this one, I believe. And you'll see I did solder this. Alright, now I'm running the horn wire, which is terminal 87 on here. I'm running one wire via a conduit, anti-chafing conduit, up to the front, where I'm going to split it off into two separate wires. And it's going to go in parallel, one horn, one horn. It's not going to go in series. Alright, I can't finish any project with daylight, so as the sun sets, I'll show you them installed, and you can kind of see them in the grill there. I didn't have to take the bumper off or anything. I grounded each horn to their respective screw, and I grounded the relay actually to the same screw as the driver's side horn, since it had a good bite. The relay is pretty simple. It's 30 for the battery, 85 for the ground, 87 goes to the actual Hellas, and 86 goes to the factory harness. So yeah, time to test it with the decibel meter. This is going to be the test of the stock Pontiac Vibe horn with a Radio Shack decibel meter. Got it pointed towards the vehicle. And here's the 25 feet tape measure. Alright, so this is the same distance as with the stock horn with the decibel meter. And honk. Try, hold it. Ah, God, it's loud. Okay, hang on. Alright, hit it. Hold it. Like literally hold it. Is it cutting out? Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna take the reading from about 3 feet in front of the grill. Alright, honk. Jesus Christ.